Hello everyone, welcome back to Sonia's Budgets. I have been gone a long time. Been a lot going on in our lives. Um, I started this, I don't remember when I started doing the budgeting on YouTube, but after that, my sister had lost her job back in uh, around Thanksgiving. She's a seamstress just like I am, and we decided to go into partners together. I have been by myself for 8 years, and we decided to go into partnerships together, and we actually have a retail store just about 5 miles down the road from where I live, and about half a mile from where she lives. And we opened up a retail store together. We sell fabric, we sell gift items and candles, and in the back we do have a quilting machine. We make custom quilts for people. We do a lot of custom work, custom embroidery, that sort of thing. So, been really busy. And her youngest daughter and my oldest daughter both had little boys this year. It was my oldest daughter's fifth child, and then it was her youngest daughter's second child. So, one of them was born in June, one was born in July. One was born actually last week. If you hear a little noise, that's one of my little dogs. He doesn't like it when Jack plays with the toys. The other little dog, he gets jealous. He don't like Jack to be petted. So anytime Jack's getting any attention or doing anything like that, Rudy barks. So I am going to get back on track with doing my budgeting. I like to do it this way. It kind of holds you more accountable. A little bit about me and my husband. We have 5 children. I had 3, he had 1, and we married. We have 1 together. She's 22. Our baby is 22 years old. So anyway, I have got. I actually wrote out the budget, and some things changed. So this is my rough draft, and I'm going to make it better. And got all my correct amounts as far as our payrolls and everything. And this week we're working with $3,134.72. So first of all, we're already into this is the paycheck for July 23rd. Today is July 30th, but his check was late last Friday. And we had plans to take our little grandsons to the mountains, and we didn't want to wait on his paycheck. All the money had been saved for that trip, so we didn't need it for our trip. And so when we got back Monday, we were going to run get it, and I was exhausted. So I said, let's just wait till Friday. And that's the benefits of sinking funds and budget. And budget is such an ugly word. I don't really like to use it because we don't restrict ourselves. We just put a certain amount of money toward a certain thing, and it it gives you boundaries. And so, and it takes a long time to get your budget where it is feasible for you. Yeah, a budget is a very personal thing. My budget would not suit your life at all. Your budget would not suit my life at all. My husband and I actually live very simply. We have both have Chevy Silverados. He has a diesel Duramax, 3/4 ton. We use it to pull our camper with, and we don't owe anything on his truck. His is a 2016, and he actually inherited that when his father passed away last year. And then we bought me one last September, but mine is only a half-ton 2018 Silverado. Mine's prettier than his is. His is white, mine is crimson. Okay, so we have already got all of July's bills paid. Actually, our last bill of the month is on the 20th. So the 23rd, I had already, even though the paycheck's the 23rd, and we're not doing this until the 30th, the same rules apply. Everything was already set up to dip down into August. So, first thing we have is our life insurance. And I'm surprised it didn't come out today, but it did not. It's due on the 1st. 1st is Sunday, but it hasn't come out yet. And the actual amount is $112.33, and that is for both of us. We have our power bill, utilities, is due on the 6th, and I send them $125 a month every month, which this month we actually fell, that $125 fell short. And it's not actually due to the 6th, which is next Friday. I will actually make up that shortage, and I think it's like $23. I'll make up that shortage next Friday because I like to do a set amount. And I may, the next time the power bill, the end of August, I may have to up that because it is super, super hot in North Alabama. Okay, our water bill. Our water bill is a moot point. It's usually between $23 and $26, but I always send them $40. And always, I've only been doing this for a few months, so it's not like always, but I do have a credit with them. So this month they billed me for $3.78. So next month it'll actually show a credit on my water bill, and then after I have a $40 credit, I'll skip a month and won't pay the water bill. And it'll be taken care of. Our storage unit, which absolutely rubs me the wrong way, that we have a storage unit. In my opinion, if you have a storage unit, you've got too much stuff. And I would very much like to get that cleaned out and out of our lives. It is $35. And, you know, when you figure that up, let's see, 35, we'll say 70 times 6. $420 a year we pay for that storage unit, and it's just full of junk. It needs to be cleaned out and got things thrown away, things put on Facebook Marketplace and sold or whatever, but it needs to be cleaned out. And we have my truck payment, which my truck payment is $500 and something. I always pay over, and the date is a moot point because the actual date is the 17th. But when I get a bill, it says on the 17th I owe $0 because I have paid over the payment so many times that I probably don't owe a payment till next summer. But that would not get my truck paid off, so I'm going to send $700 to GM Financial. And then I got my car detailed, and it needed it. It was very much needed it. I got that detail this week for $140. And then I've already paid that, but that check has not come to the bank yet, so I'm going to put that on here. And then we have our camper is set up at a campground. We pay by the month. Our rent was actually due the 21st, but we will go down there. We will not go down there until tomorrow afternoon, and we will pay them, but we're bringing our camper home on Sunday evening, or actually Monday. We're going to bring home the golf cart and the grill and all that on the trailer on Sunday, and then my husband's going to go back down there on Monday and bring the camper back. It's got me spread too thin. I'm self-employed. I have a home to take care of. I'm also on the board of directors for the local senior citizens community and community center. I don't feel like I have enough time at home, and so we're bringing that camper home this weekend, and I don't know if they're going to make us pay the whole amount or if they're going to make us, if they're going to prorate it, because the rent's not actually due again until August the 21st. But it's $305 a month. So this total brings us up to $1,457.33. Is how much our bills are this 2 weeks. And you know, normally it would be the car detail and the camper won't be on there anymore for a long time. We need to bring it home and get some work done on it anyway. The air conditioner has gone out on it, and it has been a good one, but it has gone out and it freezes up very often. Okay, for our cash envelopes, we normally do $300 for groceries. Now, our groceries is all inclusive. It includes everything it takes to run my home, whether it be laundry detergent, paper towels, pet food, pet treats, shampoo, toilet paper, toothpaste, toothbrush, food, drinks, everything that it takes. And I keep a well-stocked refrigerator. We have 2 refrigerators actually outside on the carport where we keep those. One of those is strictly for drinks, and it's well-stocked with water, soft drinks, fruit juices, easy to grab things to take with you. And we save a bundle by not ever stopping at the store and buying a drink. But since we're already 1 week in, and I don't normally do $300, I'm going to cut that down to $150. Okay, and our spending money, we're already 1 week in. We normally do 200. My husband gets 60 per week for 2 weeks, and I get 40 a week for 2 weeks. And since we're already a week in, I'm going to knock that down to $100. Okay, and for gas, because we had not done our cash stuffing and breakdown last weekend because we did not have his check, I gave him $100 that was left over from our vacation, from our trip with the boys, and that was $60 of his spending money and $40 for gas. So I'm going to drop the $150 for gas down to $110. Actually, I'm going to drop it down to $90 because I put $20 worth of gas in my truck today. So that brings us to a total of $340. Okay, looks like my pen's trying to give up on me, and it's been a good one too. I've loved this pen. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a new pen. This is a good one too. So, $340 is what we have here. Let me go, and I normally would have my calculator here, and see 3134.72 minus the 1457.33. Exercise my brain here. We have 1677 left over. 39. 1677.39, and these printables are from Budget Mom. Go to budgetmom.com and you can print them off, and we only need 2 of these a month, and there's like 5 for each month, so we don't need that many. So take the $340 from our remaining balance, and we have $1337.39 to go over to our sinking funds. Be quiet. And our sinking funds, we have birthdays. I buy for this birthday money is only for my grandkids and my sister's both my sister's grandkids. One sister's got 1 grandchild and one of them's got 5 grandchildren. So I give each one of them a card with $20 in it, and that's what we do for birthdays. And then Christmas, I'm going to do $50 this time. I've got a nice, and I will show you when we do our envelope stuffing, that I had a nice nest egg in my Christmas sinking fund, but we are cash spenders, and the man came through the other day, here a while back, and I had hired him to come and upgrade our breaker box from 100 amp to 200 amp. This was my grandmother's home, and 100 amp was always enough for her, but we were wanting to put in a central unit, so the first thing we had to do is upgrade the ampage on our breaker box. So it was $1,200, and I took it out of the Christmas, and I basically had to start all over, but I've got it built back up. Meat is a sinking fund. I don't buy meat with my groceries. I wait until I've got about $250 or $300. I go to a very nice meat market and buy very nice meat, and that lasts us for about 4 or 5 months. House insurance. I just paid it. I canceled my old policy and got a new policy the very same second. We done a lot of work on our house, which we paid for totally in cash, and I wanted to upgrade our homeowner's insurance. So that's where the $184 came from, is a insurance refund, and I had to pay them $500 and something. It will not be due. Root, be nice. It will not be due again until January, and I will beef that up some more after I get my Christmas I want to get it to 2,000. Last year I had my Christmas at 1,000. We have 11 grandchildren, and 5 children. We're not extravagant, but I did want to be all inclusive. If we need to buy lights, the extra groceries that we'll buy, the extra company that will come through, and all the extra things, and I wanted to have plenty. Rudy, come here. Come here, Rudy. You got to be sweet to Jack. That's not nice. Be nice to Jack. He's an old man. Here. You want this? So, my house insurance has got nothing in it right now. Eating out, and I think it's $554. It will be due right after Christmas. Eating out, I'm putting $75. Clothes, me and my husband and I, he wears uniforms, and I wear the same thing about every other day, because we're just not clothes shoppers. We're just not. But I'm going to put $20 in there, so when we need something. He said something the other day, he needed some new work boots. He is a paramedic. He's a paramedic in the big town of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And road trip, vacation, whatever you want to call it, I'm putting $155 in there. Car maintenance, and I need an oil change. Oil change on my truck is $50. Oil change on that Duramax diesel is a flat $100. And on medical, and I do not use any regular prescription. I don't have any regular prescriptions. My husband does, but we've got some in our sinking fund. We're not going to stuff that one. Property tax is due in October or November, and it's coming about $250, but I'm not worried about that this week. Car tax is due in October, because our last name starts with a W, and I'm going to put $40 in that. Probably with both the trucks, and we have a trailer and a camper, that's probably going to be around $500, between $400 and $500. Other, which is an whoops fund, and hopefully never have to use it, I'm going to put $50 in there. And cemetery flowers, let me explain. In the summer, well, in May and June, my mother has passed away. My daddy moved to another country after she passed away, and my husband's mother and father have passed away, and so we have to buy flowers for the decoration. And my mother's is the weekend after Mother's Day, and my husband's mother and daddy's is Father's Day. And I'm not going to put anything in that, but I did want to write that sinking fund down. But I'm going to put a top on that of about $150. We also have to pay for perpetual care. We don't have to, but the people that cut the grass are set up down there during decoration, and you go over to their table and pay whatever you want to for mowing the grass at the cemetery and take care of the cemetery. So I think this last year, me and my two sisters split that, and I think the flowers and the perpetual care was about $160 this past year, and my portion of it was $60. Okay, this set of sinking funds, which I've run out of room, is $610. And then we have business. That is money that I set aside because all of my business money is put in here, and I cannot contribute 100% of what I make to our bills. I have to have some operating money, and I'm going to put $300 for that. And I have decided to, and I don't want my children to know this, but child 1 through 5, I'm going to do $25 a pay period, and I'm just going to stick it back. They pay their own bills. They take care of their own business, take care of all their own things. But I just thought I would let that build up. I don't know if I let it build up for a year. I don't know if I let it build up until they have a big occasion, like maybe if they're going to go on a trip or something, or just gift it to them, and I may not gift it to all 5 of them at the same time. They gift one of them now and one of them later, or whatever. But the total for 5 children for $25 a pay period is $125. And then in savings, that leaves us with $157.39 to transfer over to our savings account. And that leaves me with a buffer in my checking of $75. I don't like to leave my account, my checking account completely empty. All right, and that zeroes us out. Technically, it doesn't zero us out because we did not give this $75 a job. I just like to have it in there just in case that something comes through that we forgot about, or you just never know with checking accounts. They can snatch something out and you have to call somebody up and say, hey, put that back. I didn't order that, or whatever. But I just like to keep $75 in the buffer account. And then over here, we're going to write down all the money we're going to take out for groceries. So I don't know if you can see this or not. For groceries, we're going to take out $150. So $150 would be great for that. I leave all of my bill paying because that is an automatic draft. I write a check for that, That is automatic. I go on their website and pay that. I go on GM Financial's website and pay that. I've already written a check for the car detail, and there will be a check, or we might use a debit card to pay the camper spot rental tomorrow. So I'm just going to leave that in the bank. Spending, since this is mine and my husband's spending at $100, he wants 3 20s and I want 4 10s. And then gas, $90. We want 4 20s and 1 10. That's for both of us. And then birthdays is 20. Christmas is 50. Okay, that's supposed to be 90. I missed a line here. Birthdays is, we're almost done with birthdays for the year. And then Christmas 50. So 120, 150, and then meat market is 50. So we'll get a $50 bill for that. House insurance. A sinking fund, if you're unsure of what a sinking fund is, a sinking fund is actually small savings accounts, cash savings accounts that you save up for things that only come around once or twice a year. And a 50, a 20, and a 5. And then when you get ready to do that, get ready, if you need to pay your house insurance, then you just pull the cash out and either put it back in your bank and send them a check, or pay it online, or however how you do it. I personally have my insurance with somebody that is local, so I just take it in there and count the cash out. And that's that's how I do it. Car maintenance gets 100. That'll be a $100 bill. Car tags is 40. 2 20s. Other 50. I skipped the line. Okay, and then business, $300. Child 1 through 5. I will need 5 20s and 5 5s. And then the savings, I will transfer that over to the savings account, and then the buffer, I will leave that in the bank. So this is all the cash that I need. Count this up: 250, 340, 360, 460, 510, 585, 605, and it may be, let's see, 605. I promise I'll have my calculator next time. 155, 190, 490, and 125. 6, 15, 16, 17, 7, 8, 9, 13. 1375. And we need to check this over here. We're going to get 300s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 50s. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17 20s. 5 10s. 1, 2, and 7 5s. 5 10s and 7 5s. That is 300, 350, 240, 50, and 35. And let's see, that is 650, 290, I already know I'm short. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. Oh, that's 340. 5 is $50 and 7 is, okay, so 300, 350, 340, and 85. 5, 9, 7, 2, 6. Oh, I know what I've done. I forgot to write out the 3 100s for business. So, let's see, 5, 9, 17, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus the 300 for business is 1375. So, both sides balance. So we need to change this to a 6. And I'm going to write all of these down on a piece of paper like this. This one is not right because I have changed a lot of things since I wrote this out. I may just scribble it out and do it like this. The girls at my bank are on top of it, and they're used to dealing with me. 5 10s, $50. 17 20s is 340. 7 50s and 6 100s, 1375. So you'll not know it, but it won't be but 1 second in YouTube land, but in my world, I've got to go to the bank, get this cash, then I've got to go to the senior center and peel 50 pounds of potatoes, 25 pounds of onions for a new member drive that we're going to have in the morning. So it's going to be quite a while for me, and I'll be exhausted, but for you, blink your eyes and we'll be back to finish this up. And just like that, with the magic of YouTube, 25 pounds of onions have been peeled, sliced, chopped, and 50 or 60 pounds of potatoes. And I have had a chance to go to the bank, and I've got our money here. I'm going to lay this $39.05 aside for a moment till I can get well, there's supposed to be a nickel in here. Well, I must have lost it. I don't see it anymore. And I'm going to lay that aside for just a moment because I had to break into my grocery money. There's my nickel. Break into my grocery money before I got back home. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 100s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 50s, and the other 50 is laying over here in the form of $39.05. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 20s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? I had more 10s than that. No, 5 10s. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5s. And that's exactly what we're supposed to have. We're short 150, but it's over here. And I will get to that in a moment. Here is our envelopes, our binders in here. And I used to just have one. I used to only have one, but I have recently changed that. I wanted this one for my business, and this one is for, I have to remember, this is for sinking funds, and this one is for our trips to travel, and this one is for everyday spending, eating out, gas, and grocery. So we will start with this one, the eating out and the cash envelopes. And first one is grocery, and it gets 100 and the rest of this, $39.05. I spent $10.95 at the store before I got back home. Okay, we have 1, 20, 30, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39. And I'm not going to put that nickel in there. I put that in my change jar, which I will show you next time when I'm a little more organized. I don't have the spending one. The gas gets $90. That's what is left. We get 4 20s and a 10. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90. We only have one more week before our next payday, since this one was delayed a week because of we left and went out of town, and I just waited till this Friday to get it. Okay. And last in here we have eating out, and I believe, sorry about that, eating out got a 50, a 20, and a 5. And I will not, I don't know if I will let this accumulate or let it, or clean it out every week or not. There's a Chinese restaurant that we really like to go to, and we both can eat at supper time, dinner time, whatever you call it. We both could eat for like less than $30, the Chinese buffet, and we really, really like it. So we usually tip, and it's usually around about $32 after the tip and everything. That, you know, it's like, actually it's around, it's like between $24 and $25. And what have you got? And with a tip, it's usually about $32, something like that. All right, that gets our cash spending, cash envelopes. Then we will do our sinking funds. That is this one. We have clothes, and it gets $20. It has nothing yet because it is a new category. I've had a clothes category in the past, and things have kind of gotten haywire lately. We do our budget every 2 weeks. I do the budget every 2 weeks, but still, things get off rails sometimes. We stick to our budget, you know, very well, but sometimes I think we don't need that many sinking funds, and then I get rid of some of them, and I think I kind of like to have them back and forth. So we got it back. Medical is not getting anything, and it has my husband has been in it. It has 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need to ask my husband when is the last time he got his blood pressure medicine, because back a few months ago I found out he had not gotten his blood pressure medicine filled in several months. and he could hardly catch his breath. He had so much fluid buildup, and I was mad. And I was so mad at the doctor's office about it that I said, that's okay, I got you insured. And he said, well, that's ugly. I said, it's also ugly that you're not taking your blood pressure medicine. So I don't know what the doctor, they're old friends of ours. The doctor's office, the nurse practitioners are old friend of ours, so I didn't really care what they thought anyway. Other is getting $50. And it has only $50 because that, let me know, it has 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, $74. And meat gets a 50, and it is very low. It only has 20 right now, and so now it has 70. Rudy is eating a plastic fork. Car tags gets 40. It has nothing, so I know I'm gonna have to really work on this. $40. Property tax, we're not doing that one this time. Car maintenance gets $100. We have 1, 2, 3, 50. And birthdays gets 20. Like I said, we're almost, I think I figured out the other day I have 5 more birthdays. So, we have 50 right now, and we're going to add a 20. And we actually only need $30 to finish out the year in birthdays. And I think I'm caught up on birthdays. I'm a little ahead. I went ahead and gave my sister's grandson his 20 the other day, and his birthday's not until September. But he lives out of town, so I went ahead and gave it to him. And Christmas is getting a 50. Like I said, I have stolen out of this account a few times to pay for having some work done, getting our breaker box updated, all of that. And so I just took it out of here because we are cash spenders. We do not write checks for stuff like that. We do not we do not even own a credit card. Haven't owned a credit card in a long time. Putting 50 with Christmas, and we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 20, 40, 61. $1,261. It's fixing to come a storm here, and my lights are blinking. I better hurry this up. And house insurance is getting $50. It's due in January, and it'll be so nice right after Christmas to already have this money set aside. And that does it for our sinking funds. And then I'll just go ahead and do the travel. And I've got the way I've got travel done, and I'm very visual, is I put gas. I label. This is the way I do my trips. I figure out how much it's going to cost to get there, and maybe stopping and getting something to eat, and then getting back home, and then I figure day 1, day 2, day 3, and groceries. From now on, we're going to take groceries on our trips because eating out several times in the span of 4 or 5 days, it makes me sick. I just can't handle it. So we're going to be taking some groceries with us so we can cook some stuff at the condo or the cabin wherever we are staying. And then I've got our hotel or our accommodations envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff it into the accommodations because you got to have a place to stay. You've got to get that before you can go. So $155 into accommodations. And then when I get the I've got $300 on the accommodations. Probably not enough, but I would, when I make the reservations, if it's not enough, I'll put some more with it. And then that's all for travel. And then for our business, one, two, three for business. I'm trying to figure out where all this money, and I remember now where it goes. And where did I put the kids? Child 1 gets $25. That's my son, my oldest son. He is 38. And I don't pay their bills for them or anything like that. They take care of themselves. Child 2 gets 25. I just thought it'd be fun without them knowing it to say, hey, I've got you, or maybe for their birthday, when their birthday rolls around, just take whatever I've got accumulated in here and put it in a birthday card. They would be so tickled, because none of their birthdays, the first birthday is February, so it'd be a nice little chunk in there. Third child, which is my oldest daughter, $25. And then our middle daughter, which is only 10 months younger than my oldest daughter. And then our baby gets 25. And then I forgot over in this binder, this is my husband spending money. He takes this out on Tuesday morning before he leaves to go to work. He gets $60. And then I get $40, and I wanted mine in tens, because I probably only take 1 10 at a time. And for the second week of pay period, which is next week, I would have stuffed it in here, so I'm going to put it in there for now, and I will take this out when I start my work week on Monday. And that is it. We stuffed $1,375 into 4 different binders, which is going to totally confuse my husband. So I probably will stick these in the far back of the safe and leave this one out, because he's used to this one. This is the one he's used to. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you will start doing your numbers. I hate to call it a budget, because that turns so many people off. It especially turns off, the word budget turns off men really bad most of the time. And it didn't my husband. He is very appreciative of all that I do to keep everything straight, because there's always money for whatever we need. But it's supposed to come a cloud, and I'm afraid the electricity is going to go out. It was 96 degrees here today in North Alabama, and the humidity was horrific. And if you're not from the South, the difference between high humidity and like out in Nevada and out that direction, and then say, well, it's hot, but we don't have humidity. Humidity is when you sit on your front porch with a fan blowing on you and not moving, and you're still sweating, sweat dripping off the ends, the back of your on the back of your hair. That is the difference in not having humidity and having humidity. And I appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this, found it the least bit useful, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a thing. And leave a comment if you have a question. And I have never been one to really do an expense tracker, but I am going to start doing an expense tracker just to see exactly where all of our money goes. And that's the $10.95 I spent at the grocery store before I came home. And so that is what I have spent this week. I did buy gas, $20 today, and I'm going to start writing this down. This is going to really bug my husband, because when we went on our trip, I was keeping up with every penny we spent on our trip last weekend. And he'd come back to the truck after running into the store. So I said, how much was it? I don't remember. So, I'm gonna have to get him used to that. I won't be tracking his spending money. That would just be too much. I'm only going to track the grocery, the gas, and then our if we take any money out of sinking fund, I'll track that too. But I will not track his $60 a week spending. He works out of town, and that's why he gets 60 and I get 40, because I come home every night, and he's gone from early Tuesday morning to Friday about lunchtime. So he's gone all week, so he gets, and $60 does him well. All right, the thunder has started, so I appreciate it. Have a great night. And if you enjoyed this, like I said, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.